screen, those security dudes
All right,
walking
fans,
with a
here
headset.
we go
like,
once again. This is
love
the
that.
4-rounder, the super lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the black trim with white. He officially weighed in at 149.5 pounds. In 7 fights, he has 2 victories, 5 defeats, and 1 knockout. De Santa Lucia, Nicaragua, please welcome Osmel Mayorga. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the blue with gold. He officially weighed in at 150 pounds even. He is undefeated in the ring with 2 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Long Beach, California, please welcome Sincere Homicide Brooks. Now to give final instructions is your referee in charge, Thomas Taylor.
Beltline's good. Got my instructions in the back, guys. Change yourself 4 times. This is my commands. Touch me.
18-year-old Sincere Brooks, Homicide, the nickname. There you see he has a big height advantage tonight, Zach Hirsch.
Yeah, he's a tall guy for this weight class.
And tonight they're fighting at 150. That's what they agreed to. It's Osmel Mayorga is a last-minute replacement. We found out a couple days ago. The future for Sincere Brooks, his corner and his manager was telling me, 140. That's where they want him at. Said he makes that weight easy. That's the future for him, especially with the frame that he has. So, young 18-year-old Sincere Brooks. It's scheduled for 4 rounds. Coming off a victory in February. They went the distance in it. His pro debut in 2020 at Estadio Gaspar in Tijuana, the baseball stadium, home of the Toros. He went the distance there. So he was only 16 at the time when he turned pro.
Brooks throwing some sharp punches early on and clearly looking to waste no time.
Yeah, like I said, it's scheduled for 4. Doubt it goes 4. Mayorga with a record of 2-5. He got knocked out in his last bout on the same card. Body work from Brooks.
Yeah, that 6 to the body in the Orthodox versus Orthodox matchup could prove pivotal going into these later rounds.
Mayorga's been stopped 5 times, 4 of those via KO.
It's something I love to see Brooks throw here as the taller man in the Orthodox matchup is an uppercut. I think he's wide open up the middle, and I think once he finds that shot, it could be over.
With that long frame looking good. There's that body shot. Another body shot from Homicide. Overhand, 1-2.
And that's a sign of a smart, composed fighter, right? Being able to go to the body, especially early on.
Most 18-year-olds are in the amateur world. Here he is, Homicide Brooks in his 3rd pro fight.
That's the great thing about Jackrabbit Boxing Gym. You get thrown into the fire, you go pro right away.
Yep.
Mayorga is coming forward, trying to close gap on this distance, but Brooks sharp from the outside.
Yeah, Mayorga has no power behind those punches. He's tough. You hear the corner for Brooks telling him, don't wait, be first. He's definitely doing that. Right hand landed, moves Mayorga back. That tagged him. Mayorga lands a left of his own. With the wild haymaker from Mayorga.
Brooks' most effective punch thus far has been to that 6 to the body. He's wide open for it, especially when he's throwing those looping shots. And that 1-2 is sharp.
Final seconds. Moving him back here. Good opening round for Homicide Brooks. Second round of action, Bethel Duran, Zach Hirsch and you here at the Long Beach Arena watching Homicide Brooks. He's 2-0 controlling this fight against Osmel Mayorga. He's scheduled for 4 rounds.
Brooks here with some effective straight punches. He definitely likes that 1-2.
Body work from Brooks. Taking his time, lands a hook. Near the corner, Brooks telling him go up and down. 18-year-old taking his time, the patience in the blue and gold. 1-2 from Brooks. Moves around in the center of the ring. Mayorga tries an uppercut. Brooks answers with an uppercut of his own. Mayorga just wild. Brooks can do whatever he wants in this fight. Taller fighter, stronger fighter.
You'd like to see him come forward, though. He's letting Mayorga dictate the distance, come forward on him. He would definitely have more power coming forward on some of these shots.
Third pro fight for Sincere Brooks. There's some things you can train for, you can be in the gym and you can spar all you want, but once you actually get in the actual fight, things change, don't they?
Definitely a different story. Amateurs are not the pros.
It's sparring is not a fight. That's always love when people are like, oh, we spar. Like, yeah, does it really matter? Like, you're working on things when you're sparring, right?
Exactly.
Mayorga puts his hands down. Brooks jumps on him.
You'd like to see Brooks keep it a little bit more busy inside, not let Mayorga rest.
And control, right?
Yeah.
Like, you step on the gas a little bit because you're Mayorga.
Yeah, no breaks, right? You're 18 years old.
Yeah. Especially against a fighter like Mayorga who got called a couple days ago as a last-minute replacement. You know, he had to struggle to make his own weight. That's why the contract got changed.
Yeah, and he looks pretty out of shape to me.
Yeah, he normally fights at 140.
Keeping the left hand low. I'll tell you what, it's a lot harder to see that jab coming when it comes from that angle. It's awkward. You're not used to it. And that can be an effective shot for a lot of professional boxers.
Good body work going back upstairs for Sincere Brooks here in the second round. Final seconds of the round. Our third bout of the night, working our way towards the 9th fight, the main event of Ashton H2O.
Ooh, probably the best shot of the night.
Third round of action, Sincere Brooks, Osmel Mayorga. Brooks, of course, controlling this bout. The 18-year-old getting experience here in his hometown. Mentioned turned pro in Tijuana 2 years ago. His last fight was in Pomona, so now he gets to fight here. I was even asking him, like, you ever fought in Long Beach? You know, amateur shows? He's like, nah, just at the gym, just at Jackrabbit, because most of the amateur shows are other places. So it's pretty cool, and especially here as a professional.
Yeah, definitely legit. I mean, they had to get city permits, the whole deal,
Oh, yeah.
changed the venue a few times. A long process to get the hometown fight for Ashton H2O Silva and Sincere Homicide Brooks.
Ashton, the main event tonight, bout number 9. We're on our third one. After this, Raul Lizarraga, Alfredo Hernandez, Anthony Gornica, Vlad Patton, and Raul Salomon. But right now, it's all about Homicide. He's snapping back the head of the veteran Osmel Mayorga.
Yeah, he went to that uppercut that I alluded to earlier with both the right and the left hand, snapped his head up both times. And when you're going up the guard, through the guard, and around the guard, it becomes a lot easier to pick your shots.
Astute observation from Zach Hirsch. I pick wins. Dialing it in. That's the body work that they like as he goes 1-2.
Sharp 1-2, 2 sharp shots to the body.
There it is upstairs to land a 1-2, and he's been crisper in this third round. Uppercut, the hook from
He's been breaking through.
And he's starting to break through, knock down the guard of Osmel Mayorga, who's trying to keep the high shell up, and that's not working because Sincere Brooks is controlling it. Mayorga drops his hands, Brooks pushing him back. And that's it, jumps in, the corner has stopped it. So the referee, Tom Taylor, saw the commission jump onto the panel, and it was the corner of Osmel Mayorga. Tom Taylor, referee, was letting him go, but the corner of Mayorga said we had seen enough, and they stopped up. It was only be a matter of time because Homicide Brooks was starting to heat up.
And I think that's the right call. He was taking unnecessary damage. He wasn't really throwing back. And that's a sign of a boxer who's probably out of the fight once they stop throwing back and stop defending themselves adequately.
All right, fans, 1 minute and 45 seconds into round number 3. On advice of the corner, your referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, calls a halt to the bout for your winner by KO victory and still undefeated, Sincere Homicide Brooks!
So congratulations to 18-year-old Sincere Brooks. He gets his 3rd victory, his 1st stoppage of his young career, and to do it at home is pretty cool. That's a cool moment for him right there.